give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
Well, it's Coca-Cola 600 weekend. The Indianapolis 500. It's the biggest weekend of racing, and I can't wait. Let's just hope the weather. I don't know how the weather's going to be up in Indianapolis. I haven't paid much attention to it, but I don't know if we'll get the race in Sunday in the 600 or not. We'll wait and see. Seems like Sunday is the lesser day of the rain, so maybe we can get it in. We'll see. Hope so. Hold on a minute. Let me tell you. This ain't Coca-Cola, but it's Coca-Cola product, so some drop. But anyway, let's talk about NASCAR here. We got the Pick 5 contest coming up in the Coca-Cola 600, and so I want everybody to put your picks down below in the comment who you think's going to finish top 5 and get this contest back underway. Well, last night we had qualifying, and Kyle Rowdy Busch puts the number 18 on the pole, and it's a good thing to have for the 600. He's going to have that first pit stop, and big advantage on pit stops, getting in and out, which late in the race could really come into play. Joey Logano was second, Denny Hamlin was third, Eric Jones fourth, Brad Keselowski was your top 5 in qualifying. Now you got to remember one thing about this Coca-Cola 600. We started out there at daytime and transfer into nighttime. So I don't really pay much attention to this qualifying. The track's going to change, cars are going to change. You got to keep up with the track. A lot of these people qualified are set up more for late at night than they are at the start of the race, so you're going to see a lot of comers and goers there in the 600. And you know, and you got to be patient. This is a race here where stages are super long, the race is long. You got to have patience. You got to you can make a mistake or two early on. So if you had a pass-through penalty or something like that, you'll be fine with that, and because you got plenty of time to make it up. But we take a look here at the starting lineup a little bit. Now Kevin Harvick's going to start the back because he didn't get a chance to qualify, so that's going to make it. And you know Harvick's going to be fast. He's going to be up through there. A lot of guys towards the back. It's going to be quick. Clint Boyer's 28th. You'll have a long run race set up. You know, you got Martin Truex starting 15th, Kurt Busch 16th. I think that'll be good as the night goes along. I think early on you're going to see some guys like Ryan Newman, Jamie McMurray, a couple of these guys that's qualified top 10. They'll be pretty quick the first of the race, but I think as the race goes on, they'll fade. That's just my prediction. But we'll see. A 600. Now, but the thing about it is, if the rain is in the area, if they are given the rain like this claim it's going to, we could be racing to halfway. And if that's the case, a lot of people will be pushing it hard first half race there. So we'll see what happens here. Well, anyway, let's get down to the Coca-Cola 600 picks here. Let me find my sheet here. Okay, I'm going to throw out some, before I get to the top 5 here, I'm going to pick some drivers who I think is going to be in the top 10 and could sneak in the top 5 and win this race. Okay, these ain't my top 5. These are just picks I think some people could throw in there. We got Ryan Blaney, Eric Almirola, Kyle Larson, and Brad Keselowski. And I think them 5 right there could have a good shot of winning or even getting top 5 here. Even though they're not my top 5 picks, but I think they would be notable for somebody to pick them if they won. Now, my top 5. I'm going to go with Clint Boyer. He's been so good on the long runs this year. And this race is going to require long run setups. I mean, who knows how long? I mean, if they ain't no cautions, they can go 150 laps with no caution. So, you got to have your car dialed in for the long run. If you got a short run car here, you're done for. I'm going Denny Hamlin, number 4. He was fast in practice. I think he's got a great race car. If he can just use patience and no speeding on pit road, he'll be there. Okay. Now my top 3 was tough because I think any one of these 3 guys can win. Even on Race Hub, everybody was talking. They was even having trouble picking who was going to win because I mean it's just so tough because all 3 of these guys are the dominants of the mile and a half. And I really do think one of them will win this race. So it's kind of toss up, but I'm going, as much as I'd love my boy to win, I'm going to pick him 3rd, Martin Truex Jr. I think he'll end up 3rd. I'm going to go with Kyle Busch 2nd if he can keep up with the track. He qualified so good that I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to pick him 2nd. Coming from the rear of the field to win the Coca 600. How can you go against him, Kevin Harvick? Last week I made a mistake. Remember I told you guys, said, well, I was an idiot for not putting him in the All-Star race, top 5, but not this week. Kevin Harvick's going top 5. He's going to win his 6th race of the year. That car, you wait and see. I think he starts 36 or something like that. So I predict by halfway he will be probably leading the race, close to it. End of the first segment, he'll be in top 10 easily. I mean, that car will fly through the field. So I'm picking Kevin Harvick to win this race, 6th race of the season. Kyle Busch 2nd, Martin Truex 3rd, Denny Hamlin 4th, and Clint Bowyer 5th. Now, if I have to take a look at this lineup here and say out of all these drivers, who could be the big surprise winner? Somebody, I would love to say Chase Elliott or Jimmy Johnson. I know it sounds crazy to say Jimmy Johnson is a surprise winner, but they're struggling, man. I mean, Chevrolets are struggling bad. So I don't know. None of the Richard Childress cars, even though Ryan Newman qualified good, he ain't gonna stay up there. I don't know, man. I don't know who I'd pick as a really, really underdog to have. I'm thinking maybe to have a good run. I don't know. Maybe Chris Buechler could sneak in the top 15, top 20, and have a good run for him. And don't forget about Eric Jones. He qualified 4th. I didn't have him in my picks or nothing, but don't forget about him. He could have a really solid run. Austin Dillon. Like I said, RCR, they're going to struggle unless it's a gas mileage thing. I mean, you never know. He could win another one on gas mileage. Paul Menard. There we go. Paul Menard, I think, he'll be the guy that surprises people. And I think he'll finish top 10, maybe even top 5. We'll see. But, see what happens. And now, with the 600, we're going back to the regular package that we've been running all year. This will not be restrictor plates on them or nothing like that. So you're going to see a lot more spread out racing. You're going to see the 3 to 4 second, 5 second leads. It ain't going to be exciting like it was last week, but like I said, they still got some work to do with that package. They run an all-star race, especially with we all don't want to see them all piled up in one, like this. 30 cars piled up within 2 seconds of each other, we don't want to see that. So maybe they'll get that package figured out where they can run it full time and get the restrictor plates off the car. But we're back to the regular package this week, so we'll do ours. So anyway, just want to say good luck to you guys. Subscribe. Put all your picks down below for the Pick 5 contest. We'll get that Dale Earnhardt Jr. diecast. Somebody's going to win it. This week I got a feeling Just get your picks in, and Sunday by 6 p.m. before the race starts, and we'll go from there. But good luck, guys, and see you later.